Hey, my name is Liz and I sell on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari, and today I am back with another thrift haul. I'm filming this at my mom's house, so a little bit of a different setting, but I have 2 bags of stuff, a few things that I am super excited about, and some kind of the average stuff that I usually find at the thrift store that I try to go to every week when they change the colors. So we're just gonna jump right in. This haul was actually filmed about 10 weeks before you'll be seeing this. It was kind of lost, forgotten about footage, but it's going to give you the opportunity to see quite a few things have sold. So be on the lookout for those pictures that I'm putting in here, and definitely some brands that are worth seeing, even though this video is slightly older than I usually try to get them out, but enjoy. The tag came off these, but these are Lily Pulitzer leggings. I saw them from a mile away. They are an extra large, which is awesome because they do not make a ton of things in this size. The white tags today were 25% off, so I paid $15 for these, which is more than I would pay for most leggings at this point, but this size especially makes these worth more. So probably, I think these retail for like 118 or something totally crazy like that. So probably looking to get around 60. This is just something for myself. I don't know what these retail for, but it is a box of all greeting cards and envelopes. They're really cute ones. This box is really cute, but like the cards themselves are cute. I paid $1.99, and as anyone who has tried to buy a greeting card in the past, couple of years, these for 32 of them for $1.99 is a steal. So I thought they were really cute, and we'll see what I do with these. But I have bought greeting cards at the thrift store quite a few times. They usually are just in like a bag. So when I saw that cute box, I thought that was fun. Got 2 great pairs of jeans today. The first pair is Mother, and their tags are always hard to read, but you can know by the M's on the pockets. And these are the Tripper ankle in Work Hard, Play Hard, which is, I'd say they're a straight leg jean. I did pay $20 for these, which is on the higher side of what I would normally pay for Mother, but these are a size 30, and I almost only find like size 25, 26 in Mother, and I think these are a great classic style, so hoping to probably aim to triple my money on those. I actually have quite a few pairs of pants today, and if you watch my hauls often, you know I end up with a ton of dresses from this store, which I do have some, but I have a little more variety than usual. This is a brand I'd never heard of called Matin, and they are a pair of linen pants, and the comps were slightly, okay, that's just a wrinkle. Thought that was a stain. The comps were slightly all over the place with these, but they had a lot in the $100 range. And then there was like, one for $12 or something, which I guess the person probably just wanted to get rid of or didn't know the value of them. But these I spent about $9 on. The only downside is that sometimes when you have like these lesser known brands, that means less people are searching for them. So these may be a slow sale, but if I can get $100 for them, I'm happy with that. Sadly, only found the top. This is Roller Rabbit, which is a very popular pajama brand. And I only found the short sleeve shirt, but I still will probably try and list this for about 25 to 30. And I only paid $2 for it. So reminder to always check the pajama aisle. Another thing I found in the pajama aisle too These are Stoney Clover sweatpants. Stoney Clover is most well known for bags, pouches, luggage, etc., where you put words on it. Like you put these like almost varsity letter looking stitched letters that are stickers on the stuff. And that's what they're really popular for. But I found a pair of sweatpants and they did do a Target collab, so be aware of that, because that obviously brings less money than the real collab. But these, sorry, those shadows are terrible. A CL is on there, and then they are just pink sweatpants and really cute. They have a little bit of like thrift store dust on the bottom, so I will give them a wash. But I paid $6 for those, and it'll be the first time I'm selling Stoney Clover clothing, I believe, so we'll see how they do. We'll see if that lighting is a little better. I think it should be a little less shadowy. Found a second pair of Lilly Pulitzer XXL leggings. These were very popular a couple years ago. They aren't the traditional print, but they're kind of a fun gold pair. These I paid $11 for, so a little less, but it's funny because they're two different tag colors, so they didn't come out together, but I would almost guarantee they're from the same person, because what are the chances in New Jersey that two people donated Lilly XXL leggings in like the same, few days? So always wonder how things work in the back of a thrift store. Then we have Marine Layer, which I have been finding more recently, and this is a extra large dress. I think it's probably a midi dress, and it's very lightweight, tiered in a pretty green color. I paid about $10 for this, and we'll look to list that probably about $60. This is the other thing I found in the pajama aisle, and I didn't look them up too much, so I'm not sure if it is actually pajamas or if it's just like a matching set, but it's Intimately Free People, and it's this satin long sleeve button down shirt and the matching pants. The pants are really cute. They have like ruffle there, and then at the cuff it's like raw hem too, so they are super see-through in the light, but they're size extra small, both of them, and I think I paid about $10 for the set too, so thought that was worth it, whether it's pajamas or it's just a little matching set. Probably hope for about $50. This one is a brand that I had not heard of, but I like to just look up tags that seem interesting to me. So SWF, I think that it's probably a Revolve brand or something along the lines of that, but it's a midi dress with, the buttons aren't done up, sorry, but midi shirt dress, just a pretty basic style. I didn't immediately find this exact one on Poshmark for comps, but the general midi dress population on Poshmark was selling in like the $50 to $80 range. So since this is kind of basic, I'm guessing it's towards the lower end, but for $8, I thought that was good to try. And this one is a bit out of season, but I paid $10 for it, and it's new with tags, J. Crew, and it's a medium sweater dress, and I thought this was just a really nice classic style. It's like a camel brown long sleeve. It's from 2023, I believe, so very current and just a really classic fall style. So I imagine that will sell well when the fall comes. I do list all year all types of products. I have sold bathing suits in December and jackets in July. My brain slightly works in the out of sight, out of mind way. So if I just put a bin of fall stuff to list in August, I would not want to list it then. I would probably forget about it. So it's better if I just list things when I get them. And then if I, want to relist some stuff seasonally, I do that. But I definitely list year-round all different kinds of things. This was the other pair of really exciting jeans. And I don't know if I've ever thrifted this brand before. I got it in a ThredUp DIY designer box once, and that sold for $2.25, I believe. And then I think I got from a buy sell trade store once a shirt, but I believe this is my first time thrifting Ulla Johnson, and it's a pair of jeans. These are called the Genevieve style, and they are like a slightly wider leg with these really big cuffs, which has been popular. They have this cute seaming down the front. They are a size 25, I believe, and these retail for just crazy money. They do feel nice. They are a thick, sturdy denim. I paid about $20 for these, and I think I should get around 100 for them, maybe a little more or less. There wasn't a ton of comps for Ulla Johnson jeans. And some were skinny, which, is its own kind of comp, but I think these are a really fun style and just a really exciting brand to come across at the thrift store. We have this Nation LTD shirt. I've only come across this brand a couple times, paid about $6 for this. It's kind of a basic muslin with these little raw hems and a v-neck. I would say this will probably bring around $30 would be my guess. This is a polo shirt for my husband. He likes the printed ones and like the golf material. So this is a fun golf shirt. He's also a gym teacher, so this is like what he wears to work, and the kids like the fun ones too. Paid around $10 for that. Some more Lily. So these are just pajama pants. Forgot I got these too. These are an extra small. I paid about $2.50 for them. And they are a slightly older style because most of the pajamas now are like the stretchy jersey material. These are more of a classic cotton. 100% cotton. But for $2.50 for Lily, even without the matching top, those will do well. This is a skirt that I thought was really fun. It is white label, which is older Lily. Let's see, I can show you a couple different varieties. So these don't have like the Lily tag, but this light pink was from like 2010-ish. I don't know the exact dates. Around then until about 2021 was this like lighter pink. Then it went to more of a hot pink. This is before that pale pink. So I don't pay as much for white label pieces unless they are a very good style. So I liked this skirt. I only paid $6 for it, and it was a 14. So bigger sizes are always a little better. And then the most recent label is actually back to being white, but it doesn't look like that. You won't get it confused. Well, I have an obsession, so maybe general people will get it confused. I'll try and pop in a picture of what the new white label looks like. I got a pair of shorts, and these are Abercrombie maternity shorts, which you wouldn't think that Abercrombie did maternity, but they do have some. So I figured that someone who's looking for some more trendier type of pieces may be interested in these. I paid $4 for them, so I thought that was worth it. They're just a nice cutoff short. I totally forgot about these, although they're not as exciting as the other two denim pieces, but these are Ulla Johnson, size 24, and they're not skinny, but they're not straight. They are the high-rise cropped slim style. So, but I only paid $4 for them, so that's why I grabbed them. And we'll see. One pair of shoes, and these are Allbirds, and I've never sold anything besides the sneakers from them before. These are some ballet flats. They kind of have Rothy's vibe to them. They were $4, which is awesome, and they're a size 9, so yeah, we'll see how these do. I think this is the only piece of kids clothes I have today. This is Janny and Jack, and I only paid $2.50 for this piece. Janny and Jack is one of the kids brands that I really enjoy listing. This is a pretty little white floral dress. This is a size 5, so that is a perfect age of kids clothes that I like to try and grab. I prefer to not get the baby sizes and not anything over like a 10, 12. I just find that those are harder to move because a lot of those kids fitting into those sizes aren't necessarily interested in traditional kids clothes anymore, so I'm definitely more picky with those. And this was a great piece, so I paid $15 for this. And this is Hutch, which is sold at Anthropologie. Not sure if it's sold only at Anthropologie or if it's sold elsewhere too, but it's definitely a more expensive of the Anthropologie brand. So this is a jumpsuit, and it's like this burnout floral, and it's a very wide leg. You could totally wear this as like a wedding guest if you wanted to dress it up, or you could wear it a little more casual if you wanted, but it's a really pretty style. I think it retailed for like close to $300 if I remember, so I'm excited to get that one listed. Because I swear I just went to the store, but I apparently don't remember anything that I bought. This is more jeans. These are Frame, and these are the Le Nouveau Straight. I paid $10 for these, and they are a perfect classic straight leg, high rise. These are a 26. So I've been finding a lot of really good jeans lately, which I will not complain about. They may take a little bit longer to sell just because it's summertime and people wear jeans a little less, but come fall, I have some really great styles. Then this piece is pajamas, but I found it in the shirt aisle. And this is Print Fresh collab with Anthropologie. Sadly, I did not find the matching pants, but this is a pajama brand to definitely be aware of. They do some clothes too, but pajamas are probably what they're most famous for. This is a medium top, and I think this is probably like a Christmas pajama, although I would definitely say you could wear it year round, and I paid about $3 for that one. I have a dress here from Rami Brooke. I have been much pickier with this brand recently. This one I paid about $12 for, but I figured a white dress is kind of classic. This one has some really pretty lace details. This would be great for bridal events or graduations. Lots of people wear white, so it's a good season for it, aside from, just being able to wear a white dress in the summer. But a lot of the styles from this brand I find are very dated, and I thought this one was not too bad. And then the last piece is one more piece of Lily. And this one is a pretty new piece. I paid $20 for this one. This is a really popular cut of dress, and then this print was a really cute one. So I think that all of that combined will make paying up a little bit for this one worth it. So I am super happy with this haul. Obviously some really great pieces, but I was so excited to find those Ulla Johnson jeans. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.